When Xerxes the Great took up the mantle of his father Darius I to punish the Athenians for their meddling in Anatolian affairs, he had an aim to not only burn Athens to the ground, but also to bring the troublesome cities of Greece to heel. What he didn't count on was 300 crazy spear bros with abs like cheese graters. And although Xerxes was able to burn Athens to the ground, the delay by the Spartans and the subsequent defeats at Salamis, coupled with the unrest in Babylon, would mean that the Persians would never truly be able to exert massive influence over Greece again. So in today's video, we're going to alter history by going further than the Persians ever could, culminating in a massive war with Rome and the invasion of Italia. Can we bring Greece to heel and take revenge for our ancestors? Well, stay tuned to find out. And we are back with our glorious Persia run, guys. You guys seem to like the last one, so what we're going to do today is we are going to take this Persia and go further than the Persian Empire ever was able to go. And what I mean by that is we're going to be conquering all of Greece and Macedon. Very nice indeed. Now, of course, the Persians did in fact get in towards Macedon up here, but even after they burnt down Athens, they were never able to have a stable hold over all of Greece, so that is why we are going for that aim today. And on top of the Romans having all of these guys as client states, they have part of Epirus too, so that means it's going to be a spicy little video. So make sure you do like and subscribe for Greater Persia. Now, I've got to admit, when I loaded this back in, guys, I thought there was a glitch because our stability is 100, our military experience is 200, we've got loads of political influence, loads of money, everything like that. I thought this was a glitch, but it's because of finishing our missions last time. It gave us loads of bonuses. So let's get using all of that stuff. First things first, let's use our military tradition for Carcades and the Immortals over here. Very Persian indeed. And now we've performed a divine sacrifice twice, we're not even losing much stability on 100 stability, guys. And this video is going to be all action pretty much, guys. So yeah, we're going to raise all of our levies already because yeah, we've got a few claims that we can use straight away. We're also going to found a colony in Armenian as well because yeah, we want to get converting this at 1,000 Armenian pops. It is currently our second largest culture group, and I'm not bothered about integrating them because Armenian, in terms of its military stuff, is not that good. Well then, guys, let's get into this area over here. It's absolutely disgusting at the minute. Look at how great your Armenia. I don't think you have the right to call yourself greater anymore if you look like this. Right then, into the war, guys. Let's go. And they literally have no forts. That's very silly of them, isn't it? In terms of our text, guys, we are going to get ready to fight the Romans. So I am going to come down this branch. Well, unfortunately, Greater Armenia did come in and take some of the land. So we are going to take that, and then I think we go straight into Greater Armenia. They're going to bring in Thrace, so we will have to rush these boys over here, but yeah, we might be able to take a little bit off Thrace as well. And don't you just love forced march, guys? It does allow you to catch a lot of troops. And Rome is slowly but surely making its way over here. I feel like they are going to be the big boss of this campaign. Ooh, and Thrace just had a massive revolt pop out as well. That's definitely helpful for us. Well, guys, this is what we're going to take. Nice and simple. It's going to basically clean up a lot of our borders. Fantastic. And of course, you know what we are going to be spending our money on. Right, let's get straight into Mariandinia over here. The Antigonid Kingdom is going to come in, but I don't think that's a worry, guys. Not at this point, anyway. Well, let's also attack Iberia to clean up the rest of the Caucasus. And goddamn, they've got a level 3 fort. Go on, the boys. And another military tradition, the perfect storm, my friends. Nice. And I forgot to say about the missions, guys, we really don't have many missions to go through, so I'm just going to go for the growth of Media, get Media making a lot of money. Well, let's peace out with Mariandinia over here as well, very nice. And then let's also peace out straight away with Iberia. There we go. Nice, clean borders, my friends. I think, though, we can chill out for a little bit, let our guys rest for a little while. I'm going to try and build up our income so that we can start moving towards a legion-focused army. Well, guys, we can get a legion, and it's only 17 maintenance for this legion. I think that's the best option, especially if we are going to be fighting Rome anytime soon. And, of course, they are called the Immortals. And legions build roads for the fraction of a cost of a normal levy army, so that's what we're going to be doing with this legion to start with. And now what I'm going to do, guys, is go around, make sure we're all on the good governor policies. Now, the easy way to do this is to go to your province map mode over here, and as you can see, it shows what we've got on all of our places. You can click on this province, for example, and see that there's no need for it to be on acquisition of wealth. What we really need is cultural assimilation. Very nice indeed. Makes it a lot quicker than if you're just going around. Well, guys, Rome is distracted with a war over here in the west, so I think we take this opportunity to just jump on them. I mean, this is what we are going to be doing every time Rome has a war in the west, basically. We're just going to jump on them over here and, yeah, see what we can do. It's dodgy, isn't it? But, I mean, it's the only way we can actually start snatching this land back off them. And we're just going to hope they don't have too many legions situated in the east. And there are some Roman troops here, but 3. So, yeah, I'm not too scared at the moment. It's just when they start landing over here, it's going to be a little bit scary. The problem with Rome is not just the troops, guys. It's the fact that, obviously, by occupying this land, we're not reducing Rome's sort of war enthusiasm. So, yeah, it's really difficult to get them down. We have got them down to medium, but I think that's because they already had a bit of war exhaustion from the wars over here. Ideally, we need them to either go into civil war or to fight a massive war, say against like Pictonia, Britannia, something like that, that just really harms them for a big score against them. Well, here we go. Here's some troops, 21,000 troops. What is that as well? It's just conscripts. Good. And they decided to leave. Nice. Ah, they have a legion up there as well. Interesting. And yeah, they're sending them all through the Black Sea now, rather than actually trying to fight us over this side because they can't land. So fair enough, that's a good decision by them. Well, let's see how our legion does against the Romans, guys. And not very well at the minute, even with heavy infantry and spearmen as well. Let's see how they do as we go through the battle. Looks like we do win in the end, but not a great start, honestly. And now we've got them on a low. We fought them a couple of times and have beat them quite a few times. Let's just go for one more victory if we can. Well, that was actually 2 simultaneous victories, so hopefully their war enthusiasm is even lower. So what do we want to take from this? I don't really know. That's the problem here. Well, this is what we can take, guys. It's quite a big chunk, honestly. Very nice indeed. Let's go for that. And we get the conquest of Antigoniea. Let's leave that alone, as we have done with everything else. Well, let's get back to building some roads and building up our lands. And now we have a succession crisis, unfortunately, again. Now we can finish off the growth of Media over here, guys. Nice. So let's now go for stabilize and grow Parthia as well. And Rome just had a massive revolt, guys. So, yes, let's get our levies together. Well, then, not all of our armies are here ready to go, guys. But I think we just need to seize this opportunity as quick as we can. Interestingly enough, it's actually the Western Roman dictatorship now. And we have Servius Claudius as the leader of that. He is 77 years old, trying to become emperor before he inevitably dies, but interesting. And now we can do our growth of Parthia missions, guys. Let's finish those off, and then I guess we just keep going with these, do we? And once again, we've pretty much stack wiped everyone over here and taken out what we can. Unfortunately, the the Thracians are going to get there as well, which is very annoying. Looks like they are also seizing the opportunity over here, but yeah, we're also trying to get a navy together because, yeah, we need a navy. And now Thrace is somehow the Eastern Roman Kingdom, even though they're both Macedonian and Hellenic. Where's that come from? That's pretty interesting, but I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. And there we go, guys. Navy acquired. Ooh, and the Roman revolt just popped out of Thrace, or Eastern Roman Kingdom, whatever it's called. Yeah, we've got to take that opportunity now. Let's go, boys, let's go. And this may be an incredibly stupid idea, guys, but we're going to land on Sparta. And there we go. Taken Sparta like once we could not. Very nice indeed. Who would have known it would only take a few ships? And we have actually managed to take Sparta over here. Very nice indeed. Romans are coming now, but it would be quite funny if we were able to take Sparta. Now, in terms of the Roman revolt, guys, we are just going to take as much as we can. Yeah, basically all of them. Well, I think that is what we will go for, boys. Nice. And from the actual Romans, this is what we can go for, boys. Very nice indeed. That's all the land we've taken. And we've also now got Sparta. Taking revenge on the fools that once dared to defy us. Well, I think let's chill out for a little bit now. And I think what we'll do, guys, is we will integrate Macedonian, because basically we are running out of military traditions now. So by taking Macedonian, we'll get a few more levies and we'll be able to go on to some good military traditions that give us innovations, all that sort of thing. And that's another set of building missions down, guys. Let's go for the growth of Albania. Well, guys, it's time to get into all of these Anatolian little boys over here. So let's get going. There's going to be a lot of forts to siege. So let's see how we do. And as expected, it's not too bad. We're just chilling over here, basically just trying to get through the forts so we can move on to more forts. And while we're at it, let's also attack Messenia over here, which is going to bring in the Aegean League. I honestly don't know where these guys are, though. I can't see them on the map. Wait, they're over here? Really? Maybe they've been destroyed. I'm not sure, and they're migratory now. Migratory Aegean League, boys. But anyway, this should be nice and easy. Just some more of Greece for us. And somehow this is where the Aegean League is, guys. Not really in Achaea anymore, is it, guys? But anyway, let's take Messenia anyway. Nice. More of Greece for us, my friends. And things are just progressing pretty slowly, but also pretty nicely as we go along. And there we go, guys. We've pretty much finished all of the techs on this path over here. We will go and now take all of these ones. I haven't done all of these ones, but we probably will do them at some point. And I've ignored, like, slave masters because I don't want that negative slave happiness. Let's also now jump onto Crete, guys. We do have a nice little army here, so we should be able to jump on them pretty easily. Well, this is actually all we can take on the Anatolian coast, so let's take it. It's only 23 aggressive expansion, so not bad at all, my friends. Very nice. And now that is another area that's looking a lot cleaner and a lot juicier. This is hype. Honestly, I'm really enjoying this. This is fun, just rolling over everyone. Well, not rolling over everyone, especially Rome, with Persia, but the Roman revolt is looking a little bit spicy, so we might want to try and take advantage of it very soon. But let's see. This is a bit annoying, the fact that the Eastern Roman Kingdom, or Thrace, has occupied it. Well, there goes the first fort on Crete. We do have another fort that we've got to take, though, but hopefully this one will be a little bit easier to take. I think we need to get a bit of a bigger navy once again. And we can finish growth of Albania as well. Let's see what it's got. The Pearl of Mesopotamia. Yeah, let's go for that one. And there we go, guys. Crete is done as well. Awesome. Well, we have a very special war coming up now. We've got a very big war against all of the Greek boys over here. Let's see what we can do. I'm hoping we can, you know, take a little bit of this land, if not all of the Peloponnese. That'd be fantastic. And to be fair, it doesn't look like they have many troops over here, so this shouldn't be too bad. We are sieging them down incredibly quickly. Very nice. And let's burn down Athens like we've done once before, guys. And their troops are just nowhere to be found at the moment. They're not even landing on our shores, so yeah, I don't know what they're doing. We're just going around sieging for fun. And there's the siege of Delphi. Very nice. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say Macedonian is done now as well. So if we go over to our military traditions, we're going to get our horse archer stuff done for when we want to build a few more legions. I'm going to build some horse archer and heavy cavalry legions. Very nice indeed. And when we get 40 military experience, we will study the Greek ways of war. And here's some Macedonian troops. Wow. And there is the siege of Thessaloniki. Let's go and take out Pella. Very nice. Our long-term rival. Revenge for Alexander. There we go. Awesome. And let's keep on going with these wars, guys, and attack the Achaean League over here too. Well, there we go, guys. We can actually take all of this. Very nice. It's only 28 aggressive expansion. That is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. And there we go, that's a bit of a better navy. We'll be able to actually carry some troops now. And of course, let's make sure we build all our grand theatres and great temples over here as well. And this poor legion has been building roads everywhere. I'll show you when they're done, guys, but they've basically been building roads for like 15 years now. Well, there goes the Achaean League, my friends. Sad to see you go, but not really. Well, there we go. Elis and Mantinea can go as well. Very nice indeed. So, guys, I thought we'd take this opportunity to take stock of where we are. We have all of Persia, obviously. All of this area. We've taken a good chunk of Anatolia so far, but it is such a mess over here. It's hard to figure out which wars to take, all that sort of thing, but we will keep taking them as we go forward. Let's have a look at our religion. Zoroastrian is absolutely smashing everything else in our lands. Very nice indeed. And look at Median go. Oh, that is glorious. That is absolutely glorious. We've even got some Median on Greece in Sparta, of all places. Now that is the ultimate revenge for Thermopylae, my friends. The ultimate revenge. Very nice indeed. Now, in terms of what we are doing with our goals, like I say, we're going further than the Achaemenids did, which is to take all of Greece and Macedon. So we need to get on with that. Now, I know the Achaemenids did own Egypt at one point, guys, but I'm not too bothered about Egypt. We are just bothered about taking revenge on the foul Greeks. And I think I've found a way in which we can get to war with the Ptolemies without going to war with Thrace and everyone, because if you have a look at Thrace over here, or the Eastern Roman Kingdom, whatever you want to call them, the Ptolemies are allied to them, which is very annoying. So instead of that, we're going to attack Cyprus, and that will bring in the Ptolemies. Who else is brought in? Andros. And that's it. Oh, I'm not bothered about Andros. And we can take Ptolemaic land over here. And also, I do kind of want to take up to Judea, basically. That'd be nice borders for us, wouldn't it? So, yeah, let's get a move on and let's get going, guys. Ooh, and we actually got defeated. Wow, the Ptolemies have brought some troops along, which is good to see. Finally, some resistance. And there that army goes again. Fair play. We do need to catch them with our big army, basically. Ooh, and we were defeated again. The Ptolemies putting up some big resistance. This is good for them. Good for them. Damn, and I keep missing these battles. How did they win with 1,600 troops? Okay, fair enough. And finally, we took the level 3 fort in Chalkis as well. Awesome. And there goes Crete. So to get our ticking war score, we do need to kill these guys, though. And I think what they're doing is just hiring mercenaries over here, which is what's causing them to keep winning. Very annoying. We have managed to get access to the Delta now, though, so that is good. And we do have to be careful here, because the Ptolemies guys are still very, very strong. They are absolutely smashing us in a couple of places, so yeah, we've just got to be careful about this. And Moria declared war on us. That's an interesting one. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, they don't even have any land that borders us, so why they're doing that, I don't know. Maybe we can take you off building roads for a little bit, my friend. And Moria is going for Gedrosia, which is this province down here. But they decided to invade us right at the top, so and there we go, boys. We can take this as the peace deal. I think this is a nice piece, honestly. Not too much aggressive expansion, although we're going to be quite high on it, so let's make sure that we can do that. We can't actually do that. So do we wait for that? I mean, it's only a few more months, so let's see. Well, guys, I don't think we wait for it. I think we just get into this peace deal. That is what we're going to take. Very nice indeed. And, yeah, we'll leave Tyros alone, of course, the Punics from Tyre over there, that's fine. And yeah, that's very nice borders. Honestly, that's kind of as far south as I want to go. Now we've just got to chill for a little bit. Hopefully get out of this Mauryan War somewhat soon. They're on medium already. They'll even peace out. I mean, so stupid. Why would you do this war, my friends? And I think now is the opportunity to sort of build up a little bit and also build a couple more legions. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's also study the Greek ways of war. That now allows us to do the Greek traditions as well, but we aren't going to do that just yet. We are going to get our horse archer offense down here. So let's move across to the Royal Army lore, guys. And let's create a proper legion here. Horse archers like cavalry, very nice. And that's because we have this special ability, Cavalry Skirmish, over here, guys, which we're going to put on these boys. Obviously, we don't want them to siege, but they should be amazing in battle. And let's also bolster up the Immortals as well. And let's get an Elephant Legion in Persis. Well, there's this little rebellion over here that is allied to Lydia, but I can't actually see where Lydia is at the moment. So let's just get into them. It looks like the Eastern Roman Kingdom is attacking them as well. Obviously, we don't want them sieging, so we'll siege with our elephant. Well, there we go. Nice and quick war. Well, let's get into these little boys over here. Hopefully, we can clean a few of them up. Well, there we go. We can only clean up 2 of them, unfortunately, but that's fine. Well, guys, our road network is, of course, about done. Let's have a look at what we've got. Very nice indeed. Basically wanted to allow these guys up here to come very quickly from over here because it was taking them forever to get to the front line. Now they go very, very speedily. Very nice. Well, I think it's time to attack the Asian kingdom over here. We're just going to take as much as we can in this war, guys. And as expected, it's going pretty well so far, guys. Very nice. I just want to clean up this area. It's really annoying me how messy it is. It's absolutely horrendous. And let's go and plonk on Lysimachia as well. Well, guys, I think we're going to settle for that. That's not too bad. A nice little piece. That was a very, very quick war. I didn't manage to take Sidon, but we are going to attack these guys over here straight away, get into them, and yeah, kill them, hopefully. And we can actually straight away attack the Roman revolt over here, and I think we do that. Ah, well, that's annoying. The revolt just ended, so we will just keep on taking this. And there we go. Nicely cleaned up, boys. And there is the Iranian traditions done. Fantastic. There we go, guys. Just cleaning up a few of these other smaller boys around here. And the Western Roman dictatorship has been relegated to Sardinia and Corsica. Poor guys, I guess that emperor thing didn't work out well for you, did it? Well, guys, we've cleaned up a load of the little boys over here. We are looking very juicy on the map, as you can see, but I'm just going to take a little break. It is very late for me now, and I've been recording for a very long time, so I hope you have been enjoying this video, though, guys. So please do like and subscribe if you have been enjoying this Persian Empire restoration challenge sort of thing. Well, guys, a new day, different shirt, and I just wanted to say, guys, if you are a real one and you have made it this far, because everyone that's made it this far, you are a real one for this channel, go down into the description below and check out the Discord as well, because we do have a nice little Discord with quite a few members, so go and check that out if you have the chance. For now, though, let's get our stability slightly higher, guys, and then we are going to clean up Greece. We have now built grand theatres and great temples across all of Greece, guys, and as you can see, there's quite a lot of Zoroastrians in here now. Very nice indeed. And now we can finish off the Pearl of Mesopotamia as well, guys. So, yeah, let's go stabilize and grow Persis. We really don't have many mission options anymore. Well, I think it's time again to get into the Roman Kingdom, guys. Just so you know, there is 2 Roman kingdoms now. There's the green Thracian one and the red actual Roman Kingdom one. So, by the way, the Thracian one is still Macedonian and Hellenic. Very interesting indeed. But I don't think we let them get away with that for much longer. Let's get into them. The Ptolemaic Kingdom is not a threat anymore because they've got this Ptolemaic revolt over here. So let's get into them, and let's go for Cappadocia because That'll be an easier siege down. Well, this is what we're at war with, guys. I don't think they're a threat anymore. While we're here as well, we are going to attack these little blue boys over here, basically to just get rid of them before they build a level 2 fort here. And the war's just progressing pretty nicely, guys, both of them. I haven't seen any of the Roman Kingdom troops at all. It looks like they might be having a few issues over here. And I just wanted to see these horse archers in action with the cavalry skirmish on, guys. 137% discipline is pretty good. We don't have a bonus for cavalry skirmish, but let's see what we can do here. And yeah, looking pretty nice indeed. Very good. Well, there we go, guys. This is what we can take over here. We can take all of Iolis. We can take all of this land here. Lysimachia too. So another Greek site that we can lay our claim to, and then obviously cleaning up the rest of the borders. Well, there we go, guys. This is what we can take from the Romans. This little bit over here and this bit here. Nice. And there goes the growth of Persis as well, guys. We are just smashing through these these grow missions. And I think for our first new military tradition, let's go for arms for hire over here, giving us some Median freemen in some of the Greek lands that we have in Anatolia. And then we'll probably go for the siegecraft as our next two. Well then, guys, we've got a couple of opportunities over here. We've got the Lycian Revolt, so let's go for them first. They should be very quick to destroy. And while we're at it, guys, let's also attack the Asian Kingdom over here. We'll go for take Ionia because that'll be an easy one. There's a lot of people that were going to come into this revolt, so I'm not too bothered about that. We've got a couple of armies in Greece now to fight the Macedonians, so I think we'll be good. Oh, and we were defeated by the Macedonians to start with. Not a problem, though. I think we can still beat them. Well, there goes the Lycian Revolt. Very easy war. Well, here we go, guys. Trying to push the Macedonians back over here, and I think that was a nice little victory. Good. And at the moment, it's rather a bit of a pushover of a war, to be fair. And now we're just chilling until we get enough war score. While we're chilling, let's clean up Lalasia over here. And that one took about 2 months. Very nice. And it's been 3 years, so now we can actually piece out these boys separately. So let's go for that from Macedon. And now we have Delphi. Poor Greeks. Poor Greeks. Let's also piece out with the Thracian Revolt just for that. And that's what we can take from the Antigonid Kingdom, including cleaning up Sidon over here. And it's not even that much aggressive expansion. Very nice. Right then, let's get our claims on a few of the nations around Greece, and then let's chill for a little bit. But before we do that, guys, sit down and relax because it's story time with Red. We can now recolonize the city of Xanthos, which became uncolonized here, but Xanthos is one of my favorite ancient cities, and I'm going to tell you why. When Cyrus the Great was conquering all of Anatolia under his fabled reign, the Xanthians that were part of a league of cities called the Lycian League here in Lycia put up rather a large resistance. They could clearly see that they were not going to beat the Persian armies that were marching upon them, and their initial army was defeated in the flatlands below Xanthos. So seeing their imminent defeat, the army retreated and destroyed their own Acropolis, killing all of their wives, putting their slaves and their possessions in the Great Temple, and burning it to the ground before they engaged in a suicidal attack on the Persian army, obviously dying to the man. This is thought in some circles to be inspiration to the Spartans at Thermopylae, so some years later the Spartans at Thermopylae would take inspiration from this, according to some sources. I just think it's a very interesting and cool story. But that is story time with Zed for today. So let's make sure we restore Xanthos to its former glory. And of course, let's get all of these guys converted to proper Median culture. And Babylon has become a glorious city, guys, so we are going to make it into a metropolis. Very nice indeed. Now, I know I could be keeping my stability high with militant Epicureanism over here, guys, but honestly, our two omens here are so strong. I don't know whether by taking militant Epicureanism, if I can speak, does reduce these as well, but I'm not 100% certain, so just out of safety, I'm going to not use that for now. I'm happy to take a little bit longer to conquer these lands. And we have a mercenary secession because I had a bad event reducing our money, but I don't even remember having any more mercenaries. Oh, we did. I forgot to not hire them, so yeah, let's destroy these rascals. Well, there we go, guys. And Troyzen actually joined this, so we can actually clean up Troyzen without having to fight Egypt. Nice. So I was just looking around and I was thinking, where does the Asian kingdom exist? Over here. Not so Asian anymore, is it? And because we integrated Persian, guys, we can actually change our omen over here to Darius the Great, which will assimilate 5 pops in our territory to Persian culture. Let's do that. I know it's a lot of stability going down, but honestly, these 3 things are absolutely overpowered as hell. Like, Zoroaster is so good. Look at our Zoroastrian, 20% pop conversion speed. Insane. This is going to get Persian pops as well. Absolutely insane. Well then, guys, it's finally time to clean up Anatolia. Let's go. It's going to be Lycia and Rhodes versus us. Should be a very quick war. I mean, at what point do you ditch your name, guys? And I was totally wrong, guys. The Asian kingdom does still have some land in Asia. There! The boys! Well, there we go. An exceedingly easy war, guys. And of course, we are going to take everything that we can. Nice. And of course, because we are a very forgiving Persian Empire, a multicultural empire that accepts all people as long as they're Median and Zoroastrian, let's make sure Rhodes is left alone. And that is pretty much Anatolia wrapped up. Very nice indeed. And we can finish off the growth of Cappadocia. Pontica over here as well. Let's go stabilize and grow Greece. Well then, guys, let's get into the Roman kingdom over here, the Green Roman kingdom, and start snaking our way towards Macedon. And Athens has decided to fortify each of its islands. Honestly, that's a good plan for them, to be fair. And honestly, guys, at this point, Macedon is pretty much a pushover. It's pretty easy, honestly. And now we've fully occupied Macedon, so let's take as much as we can. And I think that is a nice little deal there, guys. And although we've been keeping all of the great cities in the world, there is only one thing that we can do to the home of Alexander, and that's we will have a sacking that would impress Alexander himself. Let's take a bit of revenge on Pella. And now, as you can see, Pella isn't even a city anymore. I think we'll just refound it a new, better city. Well, there we go. Let's take all of this land as well. And look at that, guys. We are clearly across the Aegean now. Well, let's chill out for a little bit before we decide to go in on Egypt. Ooh, and look at all this juicy land for our great temples and grand theaters, guys. Lots of it. And now we can get siegecraft, guys. Very nice. And we just done some really good work getting our stability up, but now we have a succession crisis. Great. Well, I've just founded 2 more legions, guys. The Legion of Armenia over here, heavy cavalry and horse archers, and then the Legion of Bactriana, which is elephants and heavy infantry. Very nice indeed. And now we can finish the growth of Greece as well. And let's just keep on going with these growth missions. And we honestly just have so many levies now, guys, because so many people are now converted to our cultures. Let's have a look. Look at Median. It's quite a lot of our people are converted to it. And a lot of Zoroastrian as well, as you can see. Very nice indeed. Well then, guys, I think it's time we fight Egypt again for this land over in Greece. So we're going to declare war on the Nesiotic League over here for Cyclades. And Egypt has some of Illyria as well. Fair play. That's quite a long way away from your homeland, my friends. And now we can start pushing onto the Delta. Very nice. We've hardly fought any battles here, to be fair. I think while we're here, we might as well fight Macedon as well. And it is just a rampant run over here. We are just smashing them to pieces, as you can see, guys. Very nice indeed. Absolutely smashing them. And there goes the Delta, guys. Absolutely fantastic. And I put a few of these boys on independent action to make microing a little bit easier. And they were just going around in a 70k stack and just ruffle stomping all of the Ptolemy's armies. Fair play. Good tactics, AI. Thank you. And there goes the siege of Alexandria as well, my friends. Another city made by the usurper. Well, there we go. We can already peace out with the Egyptians over here. I can't take any more because the war score's too high. So we are just going to take all of the land in Greece. That is perfect. That is what we want to take. And let's continue our conquest by attacking Oreos over here. And let's attack the Epirote Revolt too. And there we go. We can peace out Macedon, guys. We can take this from the Egyptian Revolt as well. I don't think they've got anything else, honestly. And all of Macedon will be destroyed. Finally, revenge for what Alexander did to our empire. Let's go. And this Oreos war has brought Egypt back in, so I guess once more into the breach, dear friends. Well, let's peace out with the Epirus revolt over here, and Epirus as well. And now we can get formulaic worship, making pop conversion a lot quicker, even though we're already so overpowered with it already. And what's going on over here, Romans? Where are you going, my friends? Well, there we go, guys. Oreos taken and a little bit more land down the coast over here. Fantastic. Let's go. And isn't that beautiful, guys? We have done what the Persians could never do in real life. Absolutely glorious. I think, though, there's only one thing that we can do to end this video, guys, and that is to fight the Roman kingdom. So let's stabilize a little bit and get ready for a monstrous fight. Well, I think we're stable enough, guys, and we've got very low aggressive expansion, so let's raise the banners. Let's go. Well, do you think that's enough troops, guys? We've got a few more coming as well that will get in on the action. We're going to put 2 of these guys on defend the borders over here, hopefully to stop anyone you know, jumping on the coast. I have just seen that the Romans have 2 navies of over 250 ships, so they are going to have naval dominance. Now, what I'm hoping we can do, though, is basically jump across here with all of these boys pretty quickly and sort of invade Italia, and then these guys are all going to, you know, march down the coast up here. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just put all of these guys on a carpet siege. Same with all of you boys as well, and hopefully not have to worry about this region and basically focus on fighting them in Italia. And their navy was literally right next to us. I didn't see them at all. It is pretty much just like small ships. We do have a couple of big ships, but I don't think we win this, do we, guys? Well, unfortunately, we got defeated over here and our navy got attacked again. So I think invading Italy is the wrong option. Let's just put all these guys on independent action. Let them get into the action up here down the coast. And as you can see, Rome is shipping troops around, so I have no idea where they're going to place them. That's why we do have a few guys back, basically on defend borders to stop them from boat bombing us, basically. And this is just absolute carnage. They've not managed to get any troops together yet, so we are just absolutely rampantly running down the coast here. And they've got a couple of revolts again, so, well, that's quite a few revolts, actually, so we should be in a pretty nice position here. Well, they've landed around Bithynia over here, so, yeah, we're basically going to start trying to crush them. They're going to send troops up that way. That's very annoying. What I might do is just get, like, some mercs over here, basically. So, let's go for you guys. We'll put you on that. How are you disloyal? No, you're not disloyal. Defend the borders, my friend. And we are now in Italia. Very nice. And those troops they dropped off are not doing too good, I don't think. And we are finally starting to see some Roman troops. So let's go and smash them. Well, there we go. Big battle, guys. 44,000 Romans versus our 25,000. Both legions, though, so I think we're going to win this pretty nice. Well, there we go. A nice victory. And we get Elephantina. I don't think I've actually seen that one before. Elephantina there. War Elephant Offense. Very nice. We have got a bad one on these guys too, which is a bit of a shame. And we did actually get to the end of the game, guys. 1 BC. Pretty funny. And yeah, we're kind of smashing them, but we're also getting smashed ourselves. Like, battles-wise, it's pretty even between us. So, yeah, it's interesting. And now the Roman troops come out of the woodwork. There's a few more now, but we still have so many troops. And we've got 2 of our legions basically going to smash Italia to pieces. And I think it's appropriate to siege down Rome for the boys. And there we go. The siege of Rome is done, boys. Nice. And it is just chaos over here. Although, you can see how much we've occupied. It's quite a lot. We are just constantly fighting battles against the Romans, but it's kind of ebbing and flowing as we go. One thing that isn't ebbing and flowing, though, guys, is this. Very nice. Well, guys, I think we do this. It's a filthy, filthy peace deal, isn't it? But it takes southern Italy as well as all the way up here towards Getia and all the way up the Black Sea coast 2. Let's do that. And look at that, guys. That is absolutely filthy. Very nice indeed. Let's also now clean up the Antigonid Kingdom and their singular province they've got left. And that is the Antigonid Kingdom dealt with, guys. Awesome. And let's clean up our borders over here, guys. Let's get into Getia and the Thracian Revolt too. And this little part of Epirus that's left. We actually finished this war before our diplomat was even back from declaring war, so... Very good. And let's take this off Getia as well. And there we go. Our borders are now nicely cleaned up, guys. Look at that. We have gone further than the Persian Empire ever was to go through Greece, into Italia, and into Thracian land as well. Very nice indeed. I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. Please do like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. Let's just have a little look over our nation right now. We've got 23,000 pops, of which 14,000 are our culture, with Macedonian being the second largest, Roman now actually the third largest, and Persian the fourth. So 3 out of the top 5 are our integrated cultures, with a lot of Median pops. I mean, if we have a look at our culture map mode, you can see Median is spreading, and it's even spreading on Greece. Cyrus would be proud, I think, even though obviously he was Persian, but... And let's go for religion as well. And as you can see, Greece is now Zoroastrian too. The final revenge has been meted out upon those pesky Macedonian and Greek invaders. Very nice indeed. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. And what I will do is I am going to put the save to this in the Discord. So if you don't join the Discord, you can actually play this yourself if you want to, guys, as well. But without further ado, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you all again on the next video. And once again, massive thank you to the channel members of David, Cowie, and Pascal. Thank you very much for being channel members, guys. And if you are interested in supporting the channel, you can do for as little as $1 a month down below. But without further ado, I will see you all again on the next video.